Right.
I think it's called the Buck Moon, and it's one of 4 supermoons that we also have for the season. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we kind of progress through the morning here. But it's beautiful, clear sky to view that here this morning. And we're quiet across the board. Some of the views around central Indiana from Bedford to Carmel, Martinsville, West Lafayette, UIndy, and Greenfield all look good here to start things off this morning. We're at 69. It's still warm. It's a little humid, but it's not as bad as, let's say, where we were at yesterday. We were in the mid-70s, and our humidity was much higher. It's slightly drier air here this morning, so not bad. And you get outside of the city, a lot of areas have slipped into the middle 60s, maybe even lower 60s, up around the Fort Wayne area at 62. Columbus, 66. Bloomington at 64. Lafayette at 65, along with South Bend here for this morning. Now, humidity may tick up just a little bit as we kind of progress through the late morning hours, but I think we're back into that comfortable range in terms of mugginess heading into the afternoon. Still going to be plenty warm enough as we go through the second half of the day. Very typical for mid-July here, but not overly oppressive in terms of the humidity. 8 a.m. temperature right around 70 degrees. By midday, I think we'll sneak into the, say the 80s here. We're right around 83, and then I think we've got a high of around 86. So that's running about a degree above average. No major issues here for this time of year. Now, there is a trough that's going to be digging in from the north. It will provide showers into Michigan. We're going to watch this here. This is Futurecast through noon. The thinking is we may get a few spotty showers here up in northern Indiana by mid-afternoon. Again, few and far between. I'm not anticipating a lot of areas will pick up on any significant rain. Some of that may sneak down into the metro area, say close to or just after dinner time. Again, don't hold out hope for this. We're talking 1 or 2 little pop-ups here, nothing more than that. And then as we go through the late night hours, we'll see those rain chances kind of wane, and we should be fairly quiet, maybe a little bit cooler as we head through the overnight hours tonight. You'll have numbers into the mid-60s for most areas to start things off tomorrow morning. And I've got highs in the mid-80s tomorrow. Nice north wind, fairly light. Should be an ideal afternoon again with a lot of sunshine. But again, we are unfortunately running dry. We will stay that way probably until the weekend. You can see our rain chances do start to ramp up a little bit as early as, I'd say, Saturday evening, slightly better then for Sunday, specifically into the afternoon, and then that will carry over into Monday as well. I'm not overly optimistic that this is going to be kind of a widespread rain event coming up here. This is one of our in-house models that will take you through the middle of next week, so 7 days from now. Some areas in Indiana could see, and with some of this darker green, kind of that ½ to 1 inch range potentially. Higher amounts look to be out toward Illinois and Wisconsin, but widespread across the state, you're talking less than ½ inch. That's just not going to cut it, unfortunately. And so our drought conditions will likely continue, unfortunately, at least for the next several days. Peterman Brothers Heating and Cooling 8-day forecast. That said, there are several rain opportunities, so it'll be kind of hit and miss. There'll be some lucky areas here and there, and that starts Saturday evening, 87, 86 on Sunday. Scattered storms Monday, 86, and then spotty storm chances as we turn more muggy Tuesday and Wednesday with highs back to the upper 80s.
Marcus, thanks so much.